Ulampang ga yeng darbar thawan ga jala Meghalaya ba met baling do ula pentep ba kynhun nang pynwandur ya ga jing tap tunum ne ga dom bat kontraktor ba pentre ga yeng darbar thawan ba thamai moding diang la pynshitom na banta ga jingle thurmur chungki kablalam she ga jing tua ka te ga jing tap tunum haba pentep be ga ne ga lat pathai khubor hadin ga jingalang ga hai po committee ga no phai singi khan rutrek noi lur ajar par ulampang loong ba kat kum ga jing te kular bak sarkar la pentre kami kendon pynshitom loong ba kynhun pynwandur la munjur ban pynwandur jing tap tunum klempan jing COA berkat kum jing ai jumut ka IIT kawati in perkam no dagi tiar gi bakham sting kum joru na kaliang kontraktor la pediang jing bakla bat kular ban wenglot ik jing tua baro bat entai thamai yegi banta balachot klem kanu no jing siu ulang bak sarkar kla pente bisik HPC bak trat pildi kanthong mardor yu technical engineer uban pej ek kam ula pente bru bak jing pynwandur jing tap tunum endap apo laitiau ban sonra ek nong muna khmat HPC khnang ban yo pat yak jing manjur.
The last meeting that we had was basically to present the report of the audit team, where the government has appointed the IIT Guwahati to do the audit as far as this safety is concerned for all the central wing, the left wing and the right wing. And to inform you also that the report is very positive, which says that the building is safe, and they have also pointed out the reason of the collapse of the dome, where in short they have mentioned that it is because of the lack of coordination between the designer, the contractor and the PMC. Now, since the building is safe, but before that, we would like to know why the dome collapsed. We have conveyed a message from all the members of the HPC to the government to look into the areas where the reasons of the collapse of the dome. The government has given a show cause to the designer and the contractor. And in fact, we are glad to note here that today the government has reported that they have given a show cause, and where they have worked out and agreed upon, first with the designer, that as per the penalty clause of the agreement that the government has signed with the designer, that penalty clause will be imposed on the designer. As per the information is that the designer also has accepted, and they have also assured that because of the availability of the technical engineer who is supposed to be there at site to supervise or to coordinate for the designing part, they have assured that from now onwards they will do that and ensure that the technical person who has the capacity to look after these kind of projects and construction will be ensured that he will be stationed in Shillong to monitor and coordinate about the construction. They have also agreed that the new dome design will be prepared by them without any cost, extra cost from the government. That is what they have expressed from the designer side. And at the same time, there will be no claim for the designer for any extra works. As I have said, it will be free of cost. As IIT Guwahati audit team has suggested that light materials will be used now for the dome portion. It was also agreed that yes, we will go ahead with the light material as far as the dome portion is concerned. Second part here is the contractor. Contractor also accepted that there's some lapses from their end, and now since we have agreed also to go ahead with the construction, they have agreed to clear out all the debris which have been accumulated there because of the collapse of the dome. Now they have also agreed, as pointed out by the IIT Guwahati, to ensure that how they strengthen more for the structure which has already constructed there, like applying of epoxy, injecting of some chemicals to ensure that the construction, the thing becomes more stronger and stronger in those cracked areas which has been mentioned by the IIT team. At the same time, from the contractor also, they have informed that there will be no claim for all the reconstruction works, for all the damages portion as far as the entire building and the dome portion is concerned. They have also informed us from the government side that they will put in place the technical engineer to ensure the retest of the strength of the building from now onwards. So this is what it's all about, the contractor. Now coming to the preliminary part, the government has decided that the new PMC with very sound technical engineer will be appointed immediately without delay. And for matters related to the lack of the coordination from the side, the government will do the necessary or the needed. So now, as far as the new design is concerned, we have been informed that the new design will be ready within 3 weeks' time. And we agreed in the HPC today that a full presentation will be given with regards to the new design for the dome in 3 weeks' time, where all the members of the HPC will be present along with the technical team for necessary approval. So as of now, the HPC has cleared that the work can be resumed. As far as the from my office, I should say that we will leave it to the wisdom of the government how they handle all these three parties. Our concern is, which I am sure, which we have heard, that the public at large also, they are concerned about the safety of the building. One, they have expressed where the dome collapsed, and we have heard from in the different platforms, social media, print, electronic, or whatever. And we are going in that direction to see that from my office, that we would like to see that the construction of the new assembly should continue, should be resumed. Matters related to whatever actions, because all tender agreements, sanction for funds, action to be taken against those parties, we will leave it to the wisdom of the government. Matter of concern, but now you have to look. There's a tender clause, as I have already said, in the tender clause of the tender agreement signed between the government and the those parties whom they have assigned to do their job on behalf of the department. There is a tender clause there. So accordingly, they will take action as per the tender clause, and they cannot go beyond or less than that.
So there is a punitive clause not there, that they have to compensate the government for the losses.
Sorry?
The company, whether designer or contractor, they should compensate.
I think those are the details which the government has to look into.
So how do you instill confidence in the persons who will be attending the session once it is ready? Because there is always in the mind, whether it will collapse or not.
See, if you and me, as a layman, if we say, this building is safe and all, then I think we might be wrong. So, the IIT team which I feel, as far as the engineering is concerned, they're the only team who can certify. So they have given the report, the audit report that they have done, and they have pointed out what is the reason also for all this. It's a matter of lack of coordination. And they have done the audit as far as the entire structure is concerned with regards to everything.